Hey guys, welcome back to Big Mana. Today we are opening a booster box of the new Marvel Superhero set along with a collector booster, and just like last time, we'll be giving away a collector booster. So if you're interested in that, all you have to do is like, subscribe, and tell me who your favorite superhero is. My favorite superhero is probably going to be Thor, but without waiting anymore, let's get into these packs.
Get into these packs real quick. This off. Rip it. This off.
Here we just see the QR code that shows some of the coolest cards. And we get our first look at the packs right here with Scarlet Witch, Wolverine, and Black Panther. I think we're going to go ahead and start with Black Panther, so let's open him up. But first, let's fix this box really quick and then continue opening our pack. But it has been quite a while since I've been able to upload a video. These last couple of months have been really busy. We had graduations, we had awards days, we had anniversaries, Mother's Day weeks, dance recitals, business meetings, went to Universal in Florida. But all of that is behind us now as we can finally get to what's really important, these cards. And we're going to be going through the commons and uncommons pretty quickly, just like last time. And here for our rare, we get the Kingpin of Crime. Here we get a foil beast, a Rudy, aerialist, and a forest. Next, we start opening this Wolverine pack, but kind of going back to what I was talking about earlier, these past couple of months have been pretty busy. One of the things I've been working on is starting a business, so we have made Big Mana an official business. It is an LLC now. We're going to try to open a shop. We're going to try to run some tournaments. We're trying to find a venue. That way we can have some vendors. We have hit a couple bumps in the road, but we keep pushing on. Here we get a Shield Hellcarrier. And our rare is going to be the Superhero Civil War. Here we get a foil Blazing Crescendo and a foil Avengers Hanger. Wow, that's pretty nice. And our third pack is going to be a Black Panther Wakanda Forever pack. Here we have a robot villain token. Let's flip it over. So what kind of cards are we looking for? We're looking for a Thanos. We're looking for maybe a Mind Stone. Not sure if you can get a Doctor Doom, but that would be pretty great. We're looking for any lands that we can add to our land collection. Let's see what we get here, going through our uncommons. And oh, look at this, a Mr. Fantastic Reed Richards full art. That's pretty nice. The Mighty Thor Jane Foster. And we get a foil Moonstone Harsh Mistress and Stark Industries. Not bad. So the first three packs we have done. We haven't gotten anything super crazy yet. Let's see if we can turn it around with this Wolverine pack. We open it and we see a robot villain token, another one, very interesting. We turn it over to see what we get. Of course, we got some commons. We'll go through those really quickly. Let's see what we get. Get to these uncommons. And finally, let's get to the rare. Oh, we get a Kang the Conqueror, which is a mythic. Interesting. We get a Leader Super Genius. And we get a foil Doc Samson Super Psychiatrist. And a foil Subterranean Cavern. You know what? That pack actually was better. That pack was better than the first three packs probably put together. That was pretty good. Let's see if Wanda can do any better. And I did not know I could get Kang the Conqueror in this set, but you know what? I'm going to go ahead and say it. I don't mind the Universes Beyond sets. There, I said it. I know a lot of people give them crap, and I might get some crap in the comments, but I think they're fun. I think they're interesting. I think if you just like to have fun with the game, that those are probably sets for you. What really brought me back to the game after not playing for a while is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle set. Here we get a Loki God of Mischief, and we get a Vision of Love and foil, and we get a Hell's Kitchen. Wow, interesting. But going back to it, I think the Universes Beyond sets are really fun. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is why I came back. I didn't play for quite a long time, probably since 2013. But the Ninja Turtles brought me back. I brought the Ninja Turtles pre-con, so that's what I started with. I absolutely love the Ninja Turtles, so ever since then, I've been back to collecting cards, Magic the Gathering cards, In-Universes set, Beyond Universes set. I've also been collecting Pokemon cards, I've been collecting sports cards, so we have had fun doing all of that. Here we get the Wondrous Wasp as our rare, we get a Crimson Operative in foil, and we get a Mountain. And earlier I had mentioned that we made Big Mana an official business. It's an LLC now. So we are selling some stuff on eBay. Like I said, I've been collecting the Magic the Gathering cards, Pokemon cards, sports cards. So we have made a few sales on eBay already. Our first sale was a Pokemon card and our second sale was a sports card. I really do like Magic the Gathering cards the best, but we have not sold one yet. Funny, funny. So let's start looking at this pack. We have some uncommons here: Thor Odinson, Kid Loki, and our rare is Super Scroll. Interesting. And we get a web up that is in foil, and our last card is Avengers Hanger. I don't think that's the first Avengers Hanger we've gotten, but let's go to the next pack. Eventually, I just start flipping the packs upside down from the very beginning because I have had trouble opening them from the top. Here we see a food token, and let's start getting into the cards. Let's flip them over. Of course, we're going to have commons to begin with. Let's go through these. That was a very interesting card. I like the glasses on those. I am Iron Man. Pet Avengers is awesome. Hulking something. Iron Fist living weapon. Going through these uncommons. Construct a cosmic cube for our rare. Oh, we get Avengers Disassembled for another rare. And then we get Ant-Man Colony Commander in foil and Aim Labs. That pack wasn't too bad. I think we got some pretty decent stuff in that pack. We got some cards that I think were really fun and really interesting. Like I said, not necessarily the best cards, not necessarily the most valuable cards, but cards that are fun to look at. They have cool art and just fun to keep. And looking at this pack, we got another robot villain token. Here we look at some of the comments and see if we get anything decent. We get a lightning strike, which is just 1 mana away from one of my favorite cards of all time, Lightning Bolt. And we start going through these uncommons, see if we get anything decent. Abomination right here, Absorbing Man for our rare. We get a She-Hulk in foil, and for our last card is just a plain. So we still haven't gotten anything crazy. I'm not sure how many packs we've done yet, but I think the best card we've gotten is that King the Conqueror. It was a mono blue, which I think fits him pretty well. He's got a lot of like timeline illusion stuff. He's got a lot of technology, outsmarting people, all that stuff. So I think blue fits him pretty well. Let's get to these cards really quick and go through these commons. See if we get anything decent. Undercover Scroll. I think we've gotten that one quite a few times, but it is a common. What do I expect? And the rare for this pack is going to be an Ironheart Clever Champion. We also get Visions of Villainy and foil. It's got Thanos on it, which looks pretty cool. So I don't think we've gotten anything super crazy again. Let's just move on to this next pack. So I'm opening them upside down because again, I was having trouble with opening them right side up. But interestingly, we look at this one and I did not see a token. So I kind of go through this pack a little bit slower, trying to figure out if my token was missing or what was going on. I look through these cards: Super Suit, Powerful Broker, go through these commons and get to these uncommons really quick. And our rare is going to be the Astonishing Ant-Man, which has some pretty cool artwork on it. It's got some ants in the front. We get Hydra Troopers in foil. We get an island. And the card that was supposed to be a token was this card. I'm not exactly sure what it is. Flip it over. It does have a regular Magic the Gathering back, but that was very interesting. Not a normal token. So let's move on to this next pack. Again, opening it from the bottom. And let me know if you guys were having any trouble opening these packs from the top. Maybe I'm just the only idiot here, but I really was struggling opening these packs from the top. So almost exclusively from then on, I'm opening the packs from the bottom. But let's go through these cards. We go through the commons really quick. Hydraulic Helper, Vibranium Energy Daggers. That looked pretty cool. We go through these uncommons, and our rare is going to be World War Hulk. Man, the World War Hulk looks really awesome. Savage Land Dinosaur in foil, and PIM Technologies for our last card. And like I said, I'm really liking the Universes Beyond set cards. That World War Hulk card looks really awesome. That Kang the Conqueror card looks really cool to play. Can't wait to sleeve him, put him in a deck, and play him against somebody. But let's get to this next pack. We get Project Deathlock Soldier, which looks like it has some pretty cool art. Ninja of the Hand. Let's go through these commons and try to get to these uncommons. Surveillance Room. Go all the way back and let's see what our rare is going to be. It is going to be Captain America Wings of Freedom, which looks pretty awesome. Burrow backup in foil. And our last card is going to be a swamp. So that pack wasn't really that great. I mean, we got something that had some decent art on it, but we didn't really get any cool characters, any cool card arts, or anything like that. So let's see if this next one's going to be better for us. We get a villain token, turn it over. Let's start going through these. Hero in training, repulsor blast. Just go through these commons, blazing crescendo, and then we get another blazing crescendo. Wow, look at that, back to back. One in full art. Let's go to these uncommons. Not sure if I've ever gotten the same card back to back before, but our rare is going to be Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. Oh, we get a training compound. Wow, this card looks awesome. This is a nice land that I will like to add to my collection. I really like the art on it, and we get another land right here, which is also red and green. How interesting is that? So that pack was pretty good. We get a land that we really like. The land also had really good art on it. It had superheroes flying around, it had the base blowing up. That was just really cool art. Here we get a Moloid token. Let's flip it over and see what else we get. Red Room Recruit, Crowd of True Believers. Start going through these commons. Too evil to stay dead. Get to these uncommons, and our rare is going to be Gathering Place, another land, rare land that we can add to our, oh, and we get Fin Fang Foom, so we get back-to-back rares. How interesting is that? Agent 13 in foil, and we get a Hell's Kitchen in foil. Feel like we've been getting a few Hell's Kitchens, but those are also common cards, so should expect them commonly. But the last two packs had lands, rare lands in them that I really liked. I like to collect land cards, so both of those are going to be nice to add to my collection. Let's see what we get in this one. We have a treasure token. Let's turn it over. Atlantis Attacks has a pretty cool art on it. Let's start going through these commons really quick. Let's get to these uncommons. Mockingbird, Ace Agent, The Thing. Wow, I really like The Thing. And we get a Deadly Dispute in full art. Wow, this has an awesome art on it. It's got breaking glass. It's got her shooting something. Just overall, really awesome. We get Thanos, the Mad Titan, one of the cards that we wanted. This was one of the cards that I think I'm going to have a lot of fun playing. It has a lot of interesting mechanics with it. So that's really, really one I think that I'm going to enjoy playing. Here we get Dependable Quinjet in foil, and we get a Mountain. Wow, so we do pick up the Thanos. The Thanos was probably one of the cards I wanted the most. I think he's going to be interesting to play in Commander, interesting to play as a Commander. Building a deck around him is going to be super interesting. It's going to be super fun to figure out what kind of things I can synergize with it. Using his choose odd or even mechanic in games is going to be awesome. I'm going to feel like I'm snapping the universe away, and I will feel like Thanos himself. But let's get back to this pack. And our rare is going to be Thunderbolt's Conspiracy. All right, not bad. Oh, we get Mjolnir, Hammer of Thor. That's also one of the ones I wanted. It's a legendary artifact. It's a mythic, so we get another mythic. We pick up another mythic. Blazing Crescendo. We pick up yet another Blazing Crescendo. Earlier in our video, we had a Blazing Crescendo back to back. We get a cool island there. I think it had a really good art on it. But man, that pack was not bad at all. We pick up the Thanos, we pick up the Mjolnir. Both of those are cards that I wanted, so that's good for us. Let's move on to this next pack where we have a clue token. Flip it over, start going through these commons. Here we have a Kingpin Enforcer. See what else we can get. Go to the uncommons. Iron Lad, Shield Hellcarrier, Rick Jones. Bullseye Death Dealer, another full art, which looks really cool. We get Alien Invasion for our rare. Here we have a Surveillance Room that is in foil, and our last card is going to be Hell's Kitchen, yet another Hell's Kitchen, but like I said before, it's a common. Let's move on to this Black Panther pack. I don't think that last pack was all that great, so hopefully this pack will turn it around for us. Here we have a villain token. Let's see what kind of commons we get. Oh, Black Panther, and the first card was Black Panther. Interesting. So let's go through these commons. Let's get to these uncommons really quick, see what we get. Captain America, Truck Toss. Truck Toss looks really funny. That's oh, we get Unbeatable Squirrel Girl. Wasn't sure that this was one of the cards that you could get. Super Strength and Foil. And we get a Swamp, the Unbeatable Squirrel Girl. Did not really read too much about her. I heard some people talking about her. I read people talking about her on Reddit. They thought she was going to be a pretty good card. I didn't really read too much into it, but we'll see. Let's get to this next pack, turn it over, see if we get anything decent. Shield cards, back to back, Gorilla, Lightning Strike, another Lightning Strike. I do like Lightning Strike, like I said earlier. Now let's move through these uncommons, and our rare is going to be Hawkeye Master Marksman in full art. I really like that Hawkeye. It's got the purple background, very interesting. Night Nurse Healer of Heroes in foil, and our last card is going to be that land. So we did get a full art in that one. That pack was pretty decent, I guess, but nothing extra spectacular. Didn't really get any characters that were awesome. Didn't really get any valuable cards. So let's move on to the next one, Frozen in Ice. I think that Frozen in Ice is really awesome. Again, if you've watched the Marvel movies or if you're just a fan of Marvel in general, some of these cards are going to be very cool to collect and very cool to have. Here we have Baron, Strucker, Hydra, Overlord in a full art. Super Adaptoid for our rare. We get a Truck Toss in foil. Earlier I said Truck Toss was really funny, and we also get this island in foil. This island has really cool art, and I like it a lot. So that pack actually I think was better than the last pack, and the last pack I said wasn't too bad. So that pack was much better. Maybe I'm just saying that because I got the foil Truck Toss, which I can't wait to put in a deck and say that I am tossing a truck. But let's move to this next pack. We get the insect token and we set it to the side. Let's start going through these commons really quick and see what we get. I did peek at the end right there and saw that we got something. I don't know if it's good or not, but let's see what it is. We get a War Leader's Call, full art for our rare. We have Iron Man, we have Thor, we have Captain America right there on the front. Such a cool card. I really like it. We get a Heroic Feast, so we get back-to-back rares. A really cool card. Then we get Heroic Feast. We get Hulk Smash in a foil, and we get a Forest. Man, that pack was not bad at all. We got the War Leader's Call. We get the rares back to back. Not a bad pack at all. Let's see if we can keep it up. See what we get in this pack. Let's open it up. Again, we had to open it up from the bottom. Here we get an alien token. Go ahead and set that to the side. Flip it over. We see Stolen Stark Tech, which is a pretty cool card. I like the Iron Man on the front of it. Go through these common cards really quick. Get to our uncommon cards. And let's get to our rare, which is Monica Rambeau. Oh, it's actually a mythic. Wow, we get a mythic Monica Rambeau. We get Gorilla in foil. And our last card is going to be Forest. Wow, so we got rares in back-to-back packs. Then we get a mythic. What else can we get? Let's see if we can keep it up. Can we get anything better? Let's see. We get a Doombot for our token. Go ahead and set that to the side. Flip it over, and we have Rocks and Brutes for our first card. Go ahead and start going through these commons really quick. Ant-Man's Army, to the uncommons, and finally to the rare, which is going to be Armor Wars. Armor Wars isn't bad, but it's not really the best. Ooh, we get a Human Torch Johnny Storm full art foil, which is really cool. I like the art on this card. And then we get a Mountain for our last card. So that one wasn't too bad. It wasn't too great. I think the Human Torch full art card was maybe worth it. Maybe not worth it value-wise, but I think worth it collecting-wise. So let's move to this next pack. Put the treasure token to the side. We get another Frozen in Ice. I think we got that one earlier. A lot of these commons we're getting multiple of course. Move to these uncommons. Baxter Building, another land. And our rare is going to be Daredevil, Man Without Fear. Man, that one's not bad at all either. AIM Scientist in foil, and we get a Mountain in foil. I mean, that one wasn't bad, not the best. We're coming down to our last packs. Again, I'm not sure if we've gotten anything super crazy. We haven't gotten the Mind Stone. We haven't gotten full art Thanos or anything like that. Let's move on to this next pack. This next pack did not have another token. I'm assuming it was just another one of those. I'm not even sure what it was called earlier. But let's go through these commons really quick. We get to our uncommons, and our rare is going to be Taskmaster Mercenary Mimic. I don't really know who that is. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Asgardian Citadel, and we do get that one token card, not sure what it is. All right, so we are surely coming down to our last packs. I'm not exactly sure how many we have left after this one, but it can't be too many more. Let's see what we get in these last packs. We got an insect token, put that to the side. Shield deployment drone, Panther Pounce. Go through the commons. Let's get to these uncommons really quick. We get Ant-Man, Hawkeye, and our rare is going to be Arc Reactor. It's an artifact, not really something I was looking for, but we will take it. Ninja of the Hand foil, and we get an island for our last card. So we are coming down to our last 3 packs. We have Black Panther, we have Wolverine, and we have Scarlet Witch. Let's start with Scarlet Witch. Let's see if she can bring us any magic. Open up the pack. Here we see a treasure token. We're going to set that to the side really quick. Flip it over. And let's get through these cards. See if we can get anything good in these last packs. Let's go through these commons really quick. Try to... Ooh, I did see something there at the back. Not sure what it was. Get to the uncommons. A Loki. Patriot Shield Wielder. Invisible Woman Sue Storm. It is the full art, but it's an uncommon. Here we get an Ironheart Clever Champion, our rare in full art. Oh, we also get Loki God of Mischief foil. So we do get back-to-back rares in this pack, which is pretty good. And we also get that last card, which is just a land. So that last pack was not bad at all. We got back-to-back rares in it. We got, I think it was 2 full art cards. So, what more can you ask for in a pack? Here we get a clue token. Let's flip it over. Start going through these commons. Let's go through them so we can get to the rare really quick. But first we have to go through the uncommons like Jessica Jones. Our rare is going to be Baron Helmut Zemo. And then we get D-Power in foil. And our last card is Subterranean Cavern. All right, so we're down to our last pack. Last pack magic. Well, I guess technically we still have a collector booster to open, but this is the last pack in the booster box. So let's see what we get. We get a clue card, flip it over, and let's go through these commons. All right, Giant Growth. Let's get to the uncommons. Red Guardian, Kid Loki, and our rare is going to be Neymar the Submariner. Oh, and it's actually a mythic. Then we get Unliving Legionnaire in foil and PIM Technologies for our last card. Now let's pick our collector booster. We will choose this one, and hopefully the winner that wins the other one will get something pretty good. But let's see what we get in our pack. Don't think I had to open this one from the bottom. I got to open it from the top. Didn't really give me too much trouble. Right off the bat, we see Vision shooting a laser from his face. And let's set Vision to the side after we look at him really quick. Put him to the side, and let's look at our collector booster. Kree Sentinel, Web Up, Undercover Scroll, Madam Hydra, Falcon Winged Wonder, Dismissive Denial, Venom Evil Unleashed. Oh, that one's pretty cool. I like that one. Virtual Assistant, Avengers Tower. Wow, I really like that Avengers Tower. That looks really cool. Another land I can add to my collection. We get a plane. Monica Rambeau, a mythic in foil, which is pretty cool. We get irrigated farmland, another rare land that I can add to my collection. Avengers Under Siege with a comic strip. Oh, and we get Patriotic Shield in foil with Captain America right in the front. That is without a doubt the biggest hit we've gotten. That is an amazing art. Then we have Origin of the Avengers. So that was not a bad pack at all to end on, ending on the biggest hit we have gotten without a doubt here on Big Mana. But that is going to be all of the packs that we opened today. Don't forget we are doing a giveaway of this collector booster. To enter, all you have to do is like, subscribe, and leave a comment with your favorite hero. My favorite hero is Thor. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.